Okay, let us start today. So we will be covering basically SQL category commands categories today, and then we will be seeing two more exercises in Python, simple exercises. So now, so let me share my screen. So so basically in SQL there are four types of command categories. What we call it as in abbreviations, it will be DML, DCL, DDL, and TCL. So if we check further on this, what is DML means, it's actually data manipulation language. It stands for DML stands for data manipulation language. So something we change manipulation in the sense, if we do something on the data already existing data, so that is called data manipulation language. So in SQL there are few commands such as insert, update, and delete. So insert is like if you are adding any new data to the already existing table, then we use this insert command. So update is like if already record is there. So it's like again if you take the example of bank database, if a new user is going to create an account, then they need to create a new account, right? A new row in their database. So how they will be creating using this insert statement. Again, if you are the same bank user but you need to update your maybe name or address, you have changed your address and you want to update your address, then we use this update statement in the database. So but if some user is closing their account in that bank and they want to delete completely that account, that record, so they will use a delete command. So similarly we have control, DCL. So it's like giving a user permission to database. So it's like if banks, if we take example of again bank, the bank database cannot be accessed by everyone. It will be accessed by only I meant to say high-end professionals and only managers or I mean or the uh, again there will be tech team actually back-end tech team where they use database admins only will have the access to production databases of the banks. So that will be so if any user requests some permission, the database admin should give the permission to that user to access that table. So so to do control and revoke, so this is the controlling, like who can control the database. So these are the two commands which we will be using. So similarly, the data definition language, like this is like if you are want to create a new table, like for example, in I mean take a school or college. So all the students data should be there. Apart from that, I want daily attendance table also. Like this student personal details data and the same student I want daily attendance data. So if you check in Excel, normally if you maintain assume like Excel sheet. So one no, first table is like your college ID, your name, your date of birth, your address, your father's name, something like that. It will be there. But in the data table of your attendance, so there will be only your name, ID, and the dates which you present are absent for that month. So So for example, if they want to create every month based month table for all 30 days, they can create. So, but and again, if someone has like all the fourth years has left, so they don't want to maintain anymore after 1 year, that attendance is not required, right? So if you want to delete that table, then we use this drop. So again, so it's like how the data table should be present, create like attendance table should have this columns and some. So we define there. So again, again, so this is actually mainly important for database administration, where the TCL commands are nothing but commit and rollback. Like if someone has changed something in the database, but that is not correct. So someone has updated your address to entirely different state or a different country. So at that time, so to do the permanent update, we will use commit. So there will be differences for update and commit. So this is for permanent updation of data, and everyone can't run the commit statements. Only those who are having access to this, I meant to say, database, it means only maximum of them they can commit. And rollback is like if that is not correct, if you want to back com coming back the version, then we do the rollback. So and then again, so it is so one by one. If you see, it is like DML is again data manipulate language. So actually there is one more also. There should be data query language DQL. So these are main categories. I want to say. So DQL. Oh, sorry for this entire. So DQL is the main maximum of. I meant to say most of the time we use DQL like data query language. Maximum of the time, like 70% of the time, we use the select queries only. So it's like, so how what data we have, what data we want to update. We got depend on different conditions and different joinings. We actually use this DQL data query language. So this is one of the main basic, I meant to say, the data command like SQL categories. So generally, so it will be DQL also. So, so this is basic, I meant to say, for our understanding. So, so to get into more details, actually there is one website very easy to learn SQL. I meant to say this is very. If you go here, select basics. So it's like practice we can do by directly getting this. So they have this data table. So whole data table. So they are saying where class. So this example uses where class population of France. So modified the population of Germany.
Kishore, we are not able to hear you.
Hello. Hello. Uh, Hello.
Yes, you're audible.
Okay. Oh, okay. So this is one of the website I went to say to learning. Uh, so where we maybe data query language, right? So I am saying about data query
You're
language.
not sharing your screen.
Right. So at which point it got dropped near data query language when we're discussing.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, fine. I'm not sure something is not. Okay. So we I meant to say data query language. So to learn SQL, right? So it is like very one of the unique ways to learn, and this is nice. I meant to say nice website we have. So here they will be maintaining. I meant to say data where it will have name, continent, area, population, GDP. So it's a world table. So they are giving us example, select population. So they want population from world. This is the table world where we have column names, name, continent, area, population, and GDP. So now what they are saying, it's this statement is giving us France population, but modify. So they want us to modify to Germany. So what we need to do, and they are saying the string should be in quotes because we know the name will be in string. If it is population or area, these are numbers. Those won't be in strings. So now I am Germany. So I have given. So it's correct answer. So we will get a smiley. But if I again take some India. So I meant to say to get the all the answers correctly. So it actually validates our answer, our query what you have written against this expected. So it's like the answer should be something like this. So you can try this. So this is very useful website I meant to say to learn from basics. So it will start from basics to everyone like create drop. So whatever we have taken, right, all the practical examples will be here. So going back DQL, I will get a slide for DQL also. Uh, so now coming back, so any questions on this SQL, let me know. If not, we will go to the exercises. So okay, okay, SQL. So just try to do that sqlju.net. Maybe you will be very. Yeah. It's very easy to learn. I mean to say that very useful website. Just give it a try. now so now this the yesterday we have seen about three exercises, right? So anyone has implemented a BMI in any other way? I meant to say try and catch blocks, try and accept blocks. Anyone tried? If not, you can.
Yeah, yeah, I tried.
Thank you. Okay. So now let's go to here. So today we will see another meant to say simple. Uh, so what they are asking? They are asking us to create a program using math and dot format. So we have seen this like in print statement to give that. So what they are saying? How many weeks we left if we live until 90 years? So it will take your current age as the input and output message with the time left in this format. So you have x weeks left. The x should be replaced with the actual calculated number of weeks that has left until 90. So it's like if we give 56 as input, the output should be 1768. Uh, so everyone has understood the problem. So it's like our max life is 90 years. They have set it to 90 years. So as of now, for example, I am 60 and I'm 30. So until 90, I have how many years? Still 60 years. But it's like straightforward, right? 90 minus 60. But they want us to display how many weeks left, not years. So how we will be doing that? So it's simple logic, right? So let's write again one by one. I'm to say I'm already uh, given. So I will what I will do, like first I will start with uh, in Notepad++ I'm writing. Okay, first I will set my language Python life in weeks. So first what they are saying, input. So we want to give us the input, right? So we have to give the user should give the input. So first user should give the input means, so we have to use this input function. So and what we should be prompting, so we will be taking their current age, enter our current age in years. So how, so okay, we have given the input, so user will be prompted this message, but we should store somewhere, right? So what, how we will be storing current age? So as I said, every variable should have whatever you are using, define it something like this instead of ABC. So it will be very easy readable code. It will be. So current is equal to input. So now, but we as we know, right? I want to say we know this whatever the input we will give, it will be in strings. So the input function output every time the data type will be a string only. So now current age equal to what we will do, we will actually in, so typecast it to the start of the age. So now what the expectations we should have remaining age equal to any question. Yeah, yes. Any question? Hello? Yes, no questions. You can.
Sure.
Yeah, yes.
కిషోర్ ఇక్కడ మనం
Mhm.
కరెంట్ ఏజ్ ఇన్పుట్ ఇచ్చినాక మళ్ళా ఇంతగా మనం కన్వర్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం కదా, ఫైనల్ ఇన్పుట్ దగ్గర డైరెక్ట్ వస్తుంది అది.
Watch.
ఇప్పుడు మనం కోడ్ ఒక ఎక్స్ట్రా లైన్ చూపిస్తాను.
I'm just అంటే మీకు కన్వీనియంట్గా ఉంటుందని జస్ట్ కింద రాస్తున్నాను, అలా కూడా ఇవ్వచ్చు యాక్చువల్గా, జస్ట్ టు అండర్స్టాండింగ్ పర్పస్. సో గోయింగ్ ఫార్వర్డ్ మనం డైరెక్ట్ ఎక్కడ ఇస్తాం. సో ఫర్ నౌ ఓకే, బికాస్ టు గెట్ ఎవ్రీ వన్ అండర్స్టాండింగ్. సో ఇది ఇన్పుట్ అనేది స్ట్రింగ్ వస్తుంది కాబట్టి ఇంట్లో కన్వర్ట్ చేయాలి కాబట్టి జస్ట్ టు డిఫరెన్షియేట్. సో డైరెక్ట్గా ఇక్కడ ఇచ్చేస్తే ఇట్ విల్ వర్క్, నో ప్రాబ్లం. So now remaining age is like 9. So they have defined it as 90 years. So 90 minus. So this is the max age value, current age. So now what we will get? We will get only remaining age in years, but we want to display it in weeks. So how to do that? I'm creating another variable. So this is where we can use some Google, like how many weeks. So generally it will be 52 weeks and 1 day. So we will take as 52 weeks. So it's like we are converting 1 year to 52 weeks. So whatever we have this many years into 52. So now we will be printing what they want to say you have. So they want us to use a dot format in functions, like in print. So before we have seen already this. So dot format. So which one? So what this dot format will do? It will actually replace this lever brackets with this whatever we are calculating. So any questions here? So we are just applying the logic line by line. So whatever the defined here, so create a program using max. Max is like using operators, I meant to say. We can do it. So now, so So now I will be testing it out. Mm, Saving my code live live in weeks. So now I am copying my full type path and command prompt where my command prompt went. So, so I am using Python. My so enter our age in years. I'm entering. So to test it out, I am entering 56, right? So I'm getting the output. What example out? So if I so here we haven't given new line. So maybe we can do that. So the cursor will go to next. So again, enter our age. So it's a simple program to understand like how to use arithmetic operators. Uh, so we have used three concepts, right? Type conversion, arithmetic operators, like we have used subtraction and multiplication, and then we have used print statement uh, formattings in print statements. So this again, I meant to say this actually can be written in two lines also, this code, if I want to write in two lines. Current age, obviously I want int input. I will be printing meant to say I will do concatenations. This time cutting this code. Let's see if it is works or not. If it work or not. Begin 56 again. Um, okay, so what it is saying? Current age is not defined. It is there, right? Okay, okay, sorry.
Aligned.
Sorry. So actually we have to concatenate, right? So when we are concatenating, it should be we can't concatenate int and strings. So we have to again typecast it. So maybe, so we are getting actually the result. Maybe I have to add some spaces. So the same result what we are getting with the 4 lines of code, the same result with or 2 lines of maybe 2 lines of code. So it's like any way you can write, but this is like more this for understanding purpose. If you go like this going forward, we can use all this like everything in single line. So just comment it out instead. Okay. So okay, go to the next problem. Maybe this can be interesting. So it's like tip calculator. So it's like some logic understanding need to be done here. So it's like if we are giving like 150, we got the tip. So again, we need to divide it into 5 people and we have to add 12% tip. So it's like every person should pay something like this, like 3.60, like so it's like dividing with five members and then adding the 1.2% like tip. So the calculations, the I meant to say all the math calculations here. So and we have to round it up to 2 decimals instead of 1 decimal. So here they have given the example input. So we have to ask for what is the bill. So if we here normally in the keyboards there rupee is not yet implemented. Maybe dollar for example we are taking, but if we have rupee symbol we can replace it rupee symbol also. So the first greeting message is like welcome to tip calculator. How much bill it was. So how much tip you like to give? How much I meant to say how much percentage tip you can say. How many people to split with. So depending on that we have to build a logic. So first I meant to say first what we will do, we will take total bill amount whatever entered and we will divide with the percentage, and then we will get how much percentage to add that to the total bill, like this is I meant to say for example 100, right? So for example I will take 100 10% of 100 is 10 rupees. So let me just calculate. I meant to say 100, 10% of 100 is 10 rupees. So I have to divide by between 2 people only. So 10 rupees. So 10 rupees 100 plus total bill with the tip is like 110, right? So we are giving 10% tip. So 100 plus 10% tip is like 10 rupees. So 110 rupees. 110 rupees. How to divide? It should be divided among 2. So our output should be 55. So so here we have the inputs, right? So let's start with writing this. So I will be again, I prefer language as Python. Tip CL your calculator. So first we will print the welcome message. So as per the input given, welcome to the tip calculator. Now input. So input what we are inputting. So what was the total bill? So it's like, but we want to store it somewhere, right? So sorry, input equal input should be function. So we should store this value in somewhere. So I want bill amount. And now next one, tip. Similarly input. Tip percent. So in next last input what we are taking from user is how, like number of people. So now we have done with all the inputs. Now our logic goes here. So the first thing is like we have to convert the bill amount to float here, because the bill amount can be points, right? So as we see, it should be rupees paisa and normally dollars and cents. So why we are not converting to int? The bill amount can be changed. Like there should be there can be dots also, like decimal point values also. But here, yeah, we can do here or we can do here also, but I am going this way just for now. Tip equal to, but tip it's like only we are defining the tip percentage. There won't be any dots, 10.2, 10, 12.2, something like that. So it should be int only. Int of again the number of people can't be off, right? Maybe it's 20, uh, 10, 20, 9, something like that. Now here comes the calculation part. So how we will be doing it? So bill amount into 10 divided by 100. Either we can do like this, but yeah, something what I'm doing. Okay, sorry, somewhere I've gone here. So now we are calculating tip amount. So it's like I'm directly doing a calculation bill amount star. Here we will be doing like tip by 100. So what we are doing, normally bill amount percentage we are calculating like tip percentage by 100. So this we are calculating. So just I am keeping everything in brackets so that it will be easy to read. So the first what it evaluates is this one, left to right, tip percentage by 100. So it's like 10% means 10 out of 100. So it's like 0.01 of bill amount. So when we give 100 into 0.01, it will be uh, 10 rupees, right? 100 of 0.01. So now we will add this tip amount to bill amount. So it's like total bill amount equal to how we are adding. We have bill amount plus we have tip amount. So now, so this is total bill amount, but we want per share bill per person equal to. So what we are doing, we got the total like bill amount plus how much tip amount we calculated using this formula. Bill amount into the percentage. So now bill per person is like by divided by number of people, right? So what is the output they are expecting? So it should be something like this. But they have given us another condition like round off, format the result to two decimal places. So yesterday we are doing the same thing. So rounding off. So when doing BMI calculator, right? Actually, if we want to round off to this one up to one digit, we have to give one. So it actually yesterday it got 24.5 when we give an 80 and 6 something 1.8 height. So similarly, we want to round off to. So this is I will keep this in another brackets and I want to round off to two digits. Now I am printing. each person should pay. So what I will do, I will use this dot format and I will replace this bill. So, so done. So again, this is implementation of all the like type casting problem, like typecasting what we seen, and input function, print functions, and then mainly the arithmetic operators, and how to use this. I meant to say maximum like square brackets, and mainly this rounding of function. So I will be saving it again. Later. So copy full path. So I will be running here Python. So what was the total bill? So I want to test it out. So okay, I'm giving 100, 10%.
Kishore, in the your spelling mistake of total.
Okay, sorry. Where?
From
Total.
bottom second line of code.
Okay, okay. Okay, I think this way we can tally actually. Yeah, if it is matching, it will. Percentage. Yeah, I think this will. Yeah, 100 rupees, 10% tip, two people. Uh, okay, sorry, I didn't see it. Sorry, sorry. 100, 10 people. Generally, we should get. Uh, so it is not giving 50.00. I'm not sure. So if I again. So if I take this values, I want to test it with this values again. On 24.56, and they're giving 12, and among 7 people, so it is giving 19.93. Yeah, working perfect. So any questions on this? So it's like simple calculations, so we have to understand what exactly they require and how to do the calculations. So once we got the concept right, how to do these calculations, then it is easy to code in Python. Like it's like again, I am saying in Python it's simple, plain English like syntax. It will be there. see here also, like, so it will be very easy for us. So it's like when we are doing mathematics lower standards, we used to do all this. Similarly, like that only, just we are implementing the same mathematics in Python itself as of now what we are doing. So do try to code on your own and upload this to GitHub. Maybe I will upload this all the yesterday and today to my GitHub repo and will be sharing all this. You can refer. Any other questions?